30% are going to be out of work. AI is taking over. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was like what, February,
Yeah.
March,
Yeah,
April,
February.
May. Like
Yeah.
it was a really, really hot topic. Like AI is going to take over the world. Well, it's December now and they haven't. So what's going on? Like, was AI overhyped? Like, I'm starting to think it was.
I wouldn't necessarily say overhyped. I would maybe say more catching up, where when you kind of have that initial phase, people are really excited about what it can do, and it takes a little more time to catch up. And when I think about being earlier in the year and being a comp sci grad from August of 2024, I have a passion for computers. I love AI, but trying to get into that space and be learning things and start where you'd usually get it in grunt work, it gets a lot harder to get into that area because those 2-hour tasks start taking 10 minutes for people, and it doesn't become worth it to bring those people in. What I'm excited for with AI as it continues to develop is kind of having that potential for kind of getting it off of making the art while we wash the dishes and getting it washing the dishes while we make the art.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. I think we're using it for the wrong thing right now, where people are using it to do creative things that humans should be doing, like art and music and things like that, when we should be using the AI to do those menial tasks so that humans can just live their lives and do that creative part of life.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly you guys said.
Get it to vacuum the house.
You go on
What kind of
TikTok
is?
and Instagram and you just see like a million memes. Like, what are they doing? Like, I mean, is that what it's made for? Like, we wanted to be more productive. So I think, like you were just saying, is like, where's it going to settle? I still think it's still trying to like find itself in terms of a community and. Okay, where's it going to be for business? Where's it going to be for agriculture, arts?
It's so
music?
fresh right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I do know though is right now it's not ready.
Yeah.
And we built, through the different businesses, we built like 3 different AI products, different teams from different countries actually. None of them worked the way it was supposed to.
Yeah.
The beta never works.
It wasn't even the beta. It was like, this was the finished product. We had something that we thought it was a pretty straight, open and shut AI, use case. It worked pretty good in testing environments. We threw it in real life and we're like, it's making, there was a time when we were doing outbound phone calls and basically this AI, and this was one of the 3 different projects we've created, actually 4 now. And then it started doing outbound phone calls, and the person on the other line was watching a movie, and it was a scary movie, and the AI got scared, right? Like, and it was like, so it's like you can't run companies and enterprise, sell enterprise products when it's doing silly things like that. And that's what we've found is too much of the products that have been out has been very not market ready. Yeah. It has some nice cases, like use cases, like building, creating a diagram, right? Hey, draw me this, draw me that. Hey, create a resume and write little speech and stuff, right? That's fantastic for it. But when it comes to like maybe everyday types of tasks, there's a lot of supervision needed. You can't just trust whatever is, coming out of the AI.
Yeah, I find that, you kind of can even transition into even economic factors where you look at something like Waymo, where you have self-driving cars with, way higher, safety rates and the impact of that. And then, for that, you get into even like housing where if you're not having to drive an hour to work and you can be sleeping on that ride, you can be working on that ride, you can look at housing costs because people aren't so apt to be, coalescing in the cities. Then you have the downside of that, which is, taxi drivers and cab drivers and Uber drivers don't want to lose their jobs either. Right.
But I guess like in that same sense, like you were saying, eventually that's going to happen.
Yeah. That's really my point. Yeah. Like, of course, but it's not ready right now. And
it's a baby right now.
It is a baby. And does it have a name? But it's a baby right now, and it's not a very good-looking baby. It's kind of don't tell its mom that. Don't tell its mom that. But right now it's just not ready. That's really my point here.
Yeah,